Standing Strong Wellness. It's been a little while since I've been on YouTube. I've just been really busy with school and work. I mean, it's life, what can I say? Especially for me, it's hard to keep up with sometimes. But I'm really glad that I had a moment to check in, tell you guys how things are going with me, and make a little video about cravings. So, So I've been in school for holistic nutrition for the last month, and it's really been a dream come true for me. Sometimes you'll find yourself at a place in life and you just look around and you realize that everything that you've done in your life up to that point has led you to that one place. And that's how I feel about going to this school. And everything that I'm learning is just so aligned with who I am and what my values are. And so I'm really excited to see, where this adventure is going to take me. But it has been really stressful outside of school. I'm working full-time, and I'm also running my blog and trying to keep up with, going to the gym on a regular basis, and between all of that, it is not easy, but, I'm doing it, and I'm at a really good place. So I wanted to talk about cravings today, and what actually gave me the idea for this video is that I had the worst cravings ever last week for chips. Like, I felt like if I didn't have chips, I was just gonna fall over and die. Like, I needed to have them. And so what I usually do when I have cravings like that is, I'm a very curious person, so I want to figure out like what's going on behind the scenes. So I kind of apply a who, what, when, where, why mentality to cravings. And I hope that this helps you. I feel like it's kind of the ultimate situation. We go back and forth with ourselves like, oh, do we give in? Do we not? So this is what helps me. Who, what, when, where, why. Who? I think about, who am I with? Are they somebody who's, really healthy and supportive of my health goals? Or am I with somebody who, likes to eat whatever they want, and how are they affecting me? Or who am I with as in, or how is this person that I'm with, if you're with anybody, how are they making me feel? Are they being really negative today and maybe it's bringing me down? Is that why I'm craving something? Or sometimes it's like, who am I with? Am I with my family and it's a holiday and I just really want to eat something bad and I really don't give a shit and I just want to eat it? So there's definitely both sides to that. What am I craving? This is the most important thing. The what is the cue for what your body needs. I know for me, a lot of times when I want really salty food and I'm craving something salty, I'm actually just thirsty. And that's my body's way of being like, I'm thirsty, I need water, I need electrolytes, I'm dehydrated. A lot of times when you're craving chocolate or cocoa, it can indicate a magnesium deficiency. So that's something to think about. Also, I know when I'm craving something carb heavy or a lot of sugar, I know I'm probably very tired and my body knows where to go for that quick energy. So think about what you're craving, and that could indicate, something else that your body is maybe lacking. When are you craving it? Are you lonely in the middle of the night and you're craving a cheesecake? I know that emotional eating is very real for a lot of people, and it can definitely get worse later in the evening or before bed, especially if you hadn't had anything to eat all day. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Who, what, when, where. Where are you right now? Again, this kind of goes back to who. Like, where are you? Are you with people? Are you alone? Are you with your family? Are you with your best friend? Are you at work? Are you in bed? All of these things are going to be factors that could be affecting what you're craving. The where for me is a big one, because when I have access to a lot of good healthy food and I'm at home, I don't generally get cravings that are out of control. My mind doesn't even go there because I have so much good food available. My mind doesn't tend to go to that place of, oh, if I went, to the store, what could I have? But if I'm at work and I'm close to, 3 grocery stores and I haven't brought any food with me, For me, it's really important to pack a bunch of food for my day and bring it with me, so I'm never really in that place where I'm tempted. So we've been through who, what, when, where, and I think that going through those and just checking in with yourself and seeing where you're at emotionally and in your physical space helps you figure out why you're craving that. It helps. It's not foolproof. It doesn't work 100% of the time. And in my case, last week when I wanted chips, I went through everything and I realized that I still just craved them. I wasn't dehydrated, I wasn't lonely, I wasn't feeling upset. I just guess I was in the mood for it. So the second strategy I like to use sometimes, especially if I'm trying to stay on track in terms of what I'm eating, is I like to find a substitute. So there's all sorts out there, just depending on what your big thing is. There's healthier versions of everything. So for me, for chips, instead of getting those, I went to the store and I got these non-GMO, like corn. They look like rice cakes, but they're really thin and they're actually made of corn. Anyways, they're really good. Honestly, they were such a good investment. Like, I loved them. I actually bought them again since then, and they're really good as like a little like salty fix of a snack if you need something like that. But for me, it was temporary relief, and I found that the next day I still wanted chips. And here's what I want you to know. At the end of the day, we were born to be real, not perfect, as they say. And I went out and I got the fucking chips. And I ate most of the bag, I'll admit. I can't explain why I had that craving. It's been a while since I wanted anything like chips. I crave chocolate a lot. Chips was a weird one for me. I don't know where that came from, but at the end of the day, I just decided to go ahead and eat them, and I felt like it was a weird relief after. It was almost like I just filled like a chip void that had just like emptied itself out over time. And I think the lesson here is like, it's okay. Like, you don't have to beat yourself up for wanting, not the healthiest choice every once in a while. And you'll drive yourself crazy if you decide to restrict yourself from everything. I don't believe in restrictive ways of living or restricted diets. It creates a mentality that's really unhealthy and can lead to a bad place for a lot of people. So I believe in abundance, give yourself lots of food. Hopefully it's lots of good healthy food. But every once in a while, if you want that cheesecake or you want those chips or you want that ice cream, it's not the end of the world. Don't make it the bulk of your health. Of course, I mean, we all know that. But I tried to figure out if there's anything else I could do. I looked for alternatives, and at the end of the day, I just ate them. I don't even feel like 0.01% bad about that. And you shouldn't either. Thank you guys so much for watching this today. And speaking of cravings, it's actually my Thanksgiving dinner this evening with my family, and I'm super excited. And I mean, of course, it's Thanksgiving dinner, so the spread is going to be insane for food, and I'm excited to just be around people that I love, just enjoy that time with them, and enjoy the food especially. So no restrictions, no guilt, just abundance, health, and good decisions, whether that's treating yourself or not. I hope you guys take care of yourselves today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.